Hello everybody, this is Anthony, and today, as always, I'm going to be going over a project for my web development bootcamp through Case Western. Today we're looking at a e-commerce backend that I built using Express, MySQL, and Sequelize, the Sequelize package. So to start, you're going to want to install this with npm install. That'll install all the required packages you're going to need for this process. In addition, you're going to want to log into MySQL using your specific password and go ahead and initialize the database I provided, the schema file. You can copy the path, and then bam, it'll make that database for you. And then what's a database without information? So next we're going to seed it. But before you do that, you're going to want to rename the .env.ex file I provided to just the .env, and then provide your user and password information. Now I provide this for you, but as it depends on the machine you're on, it's best practice for you to fill this out and then go ahead and rename that. So after that is done, you can now seed the database with npm run seed. It'll go ahead and seed that. It'll take like 3 seconds, shouldn't be any time at all. And then when all of that is done, you're good to actually start the program with npm start. With this, we now have on our local server a database being ran. So after that is done, we're going to go through everything with Insomnia just because it's a good interface for it, a good way to make these requests. But if you have any other way of accessing different requests and making them, this is now up and running. So to start, we're going to do a GET request on all of the categories. And you'll see here we have shirts, shorts, music, hats, all of that. If you want to look for a specific one, you just add one. And then bam, that just pulls up shirts. That's going to be the same for products and for tags. If you want to just look at every product, it's going to be products, make that GET request, bam, we have all of the products. If you want to look at all the tags, bam, that's going to be all the tags. So, after making all those GET requests, you have all the information in front of you. You might want to edit it. To do that, you're going to make a delete to delete the information, a put to change the information, or a post request to add on a completely new thing. I've prepared some things to add on my other monitor, so I'm going to go ahead and go through, and we're going to add some of those additional things. So, for tags, I prepared a tag called Super Sweet for our post request. So it's as simple as pointing to API tags, writing a basic JSON file in a format that is applicable to tags, and then pressing send. It'll let us know it's a success, and then to see it, we can either look it up by the ID under tags, or we could just look it up under all of them, and you'll see it right here. We now have Super Sweet as part of our tags. This is going to be the same with the other ones as well. So let's go ahead and go make a post request for category. You simply add the category, and then with an ID of 10, it's going to add this category. Bam. If I can type right, it's actually categories. So it's a bit of a thing to keep in mind. Categories, bam, success. We'll take a look, and you'll see beauty. We now have a beauty category. Well, since we have the beauty category, we may as well use it by adding a product. So we shall products, aim point there, go back to post. We have the different information for it. We even put the category ID of that new category. Bam, success. Go and look at that GET. And we now have Dr. Pepper Lip Balm in the beauty category. Pretty cool. So, say, well, I'm not too fond of actually all those things that we just added. We can easily get rid of them. So to start, we just go to delete. Actually, so say you wanted to change the information of some of these things we just added. Well, that's perfectly fine. You just go ahead and change this to a put request. And instead of having this be ID 10, let's make it ID 15. Put that in, and gotta make sure you actually point to the ID of it truthfully. But so right now it's ID 10. Bam, 1 means it's a success. Go ahead and do a get request on 15 instead. And well, there we are. Dr. Pepper lip balm's been successfully updated. And we can do that for all the other categories as well that we just added. So let's go ahead and do that for this for category. We'll do a put request. Category. And then 10. And we're going to change this to beauty and makeup, right? Let's make it bigger, right? Bam, send that, success. So then we can make it back to a get request to see if it updated correctly. And bam, we have beauty and makeup, and Dr. Pepper lip balm is here with its new ID of 15. Well, okay, well, let's change some tags around. We have this right here, super sweet. Let's make it super sour. That's going to be a put request to tags 10. Bam, success. Okay, let's do a get request, make sure that changed. And bam, we are now super sour. And it's easy to do that, right? It's so easy just to change things, add things, do all that. But, all of a sudden, really not too fond of these tags. Not this product, Dr. Pepper lip balm's not going to succeed. So, to get rid of it, we just go to delete. We make a delete request on ID 10. Bam! Deletion of ID 10 successful. And if we look at all of the tags for tags, it's gone. There's no longer a super sour. And we can do that with all the other ones we added as well. We just go back to products. And then we aim at ID 10. We don't even need to fill this out. Deletion of ID 10 is successful. So now, if we do a get request on them all, I changed the ID. So, we do a delete request on 15. Deletion of 15 successful. Now, Dr. Pepper lip balm is going to be gone. And sure enough, it is gone. Finally, last for categories, number 10, we're going to get rid of that one as well. Delete. Deletion of ID 10 successful. Do that get request again, and sure enough, it's gone. Using this program is super duper easy, especially under an Insomnia environment, but it can easily be used actually for an e-commerce backend. As for everything else, I'm pretty sure that's it. If there's any other questions that come up, concerns, you'll find my email on the GitHub repository. But otherwise, I appreciate you listening. Thank you. Bye-bye.